Hello everyone, it's Ben Frenzy, and once again I'm reviewing a 2009 LEGO Space Police set. This time it's the Hyperspeed Pursuit set, set number 5973. It has 456 pieces and it retailed for $50. So let's get started. So the first minifigure of the set, as always, is the Space Police Officer. Same visor. Well, this arm's kind of loose because he has a cracked torso. So many of my Space Police figures have cracked torsos. I don't know why. Thankfully, we got the air tanks this time in this set, so it's always nice when we actually get those in a Space Police set. So now let's take some stuff off. So this face is scared or excited. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be scared, and then the other alternate face is the normal face, I guess. And here's the back printing that you couldn't see from behind the air tanks. So the aliens you get in this set are the Skull Twins, and they're kind of exclusive, kind of not. You can only get them, one of them in the limited edition Squidman's Pit Stop set, so I don't know if limited edition sets count since they're only out for like a very short period of time. And even in this Pit Stop set, you only get one of the two Skull Twins. Anyways, the Skull Twins are completely identical figures. Have the Black Hole Gang pants that most of the aliens have. And then the Octane gas station jackets. It's the printing on the back with the Octane logo on again. And these skull helmets are pretty cool. These are actually the only aliens in this line to have alternate faces. And I gave each of them one of the different faces. It doesn't really matter too much which face you pick, because there's very little difference in the expression that can't be really seen because of the helmets. Anyways, there's the faces on again, and for this face it has, I think that's like a third eye. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but anyways, those are the Skull Twins. This is one of the LEGO sets that's divided. What I mean by that is that half of the set is focused on one side and the other half is focused on the other side. So in this case, they're Space Police and Alien vehicle of very similar size. I'm going to start with the Space Police one. For that, I just wanted to show you guys the cockpit. It's kind of hard to get a figure in there, but it's annoying. The reason I'm showing you this now is because I don't want to have to take this off a second time, because it's really annoying to do so. Anyways, now let's get started on the actual vehicles. I think the Space Police vehicle on this set is called the RX Falcon. I think I got the first two letters RX and X right, but I don't know. But I like to think of it as the Mini Galactic Enforcer, because if you know what the Galactic Enforcer is, it looks like a miniaturized scaled version of it. I think this one is really effective, and you got the lasers and the hoses at the front, the giant police sticker, caution, hot surface, it says on the arrow. And then the thrusters with the police stickers. There's a sticker on the cockpit, the sirens. But now for the back part. It says prison pod containment. This is actually a detachable prison pod. Just slides off like that. And here's a look at what's left after you detach the pod. So here's the prison pod, and the idea is you're supposed to put one of the skull twins in it. These come in 4 different sets in the Space Police line. This one only has 1, but that makes sense considering the size of the vehicle. So you attach this lid. It says here, I'll read the sticker. Prison transport pod may contain alien atmosphere. Danger. So that's what it says there. Put the skull twin in. No, I know my hand's in the way, but I'll move it out in a second. And then put the lid back on. And that's the prison. And on the top of this sticker, that's a sticker. It says danger field generator. I think that says field generator. Yeah. Field generator. Sorry that this pod just disappeared from the camera for a second there. Just trying to make sure I was reading the right thing. So the prison pod actually has a feature. You're not supposed to put this lid on too tightly if you want it to work, but you can just like hit this with your finger. The lid will just pop up. This isn't actually a recommended way to open the pod, but I'll show you that at the end of the video. So the Skull Twins vehicle is called the Skull Interceptor, and it's pretty cool. I like it. Fortunately, the cockpit can only seat 1 Skull Twin. There's only a steering wheel under. I wish you could have 2, but it's really meant to be a 1 person, or I should say 1 alien vehicle. Here's the roof. It has a sticker on the windshield and the hood. So yeah, kind of looks, with all the red and black, it kind of looks like a Harley Quinn vehicle, except there's more black than there is red. So there's spikes. 3 of them are black, 1 of them is red. Anyways, I'm going to lift up the camera to show you some more stuff. Their wings have front 2, each have 2 stickers. Back left does not have any, and the back right has 1. More stickers. This says I Heart Insect Toys, so I guess it's a throwback to the older Space Lego sets. And then there are actually some of these cannons at the front, 1 on each side. Seeing how they work, you just shoot them, and it shoots this projectile. And there's the fire, the back. Oh yeah, there's a license plate. It says Zombie. So that looks interesting. The back, if you lift this flap open, you can take out this gold safe, and here now you have empty space. You can put a skull twin in. You can squeeze in both the safe and the skull twin, which I have figured out. But overall, I like this vehicle. It's cool. Here's a closer look at the safe in the Skull Twins vehicle. It has 2 stickers to represent the combination. Some of these things, and you can open it, and there are 3 gold bars inside. I'm not going to shake them out since they are kind of painful to put back in. Just know that there are 3 of these in here. So that's all there is really to say about this safe. When I mentioned the prison pod and talked about it, I said that Lego recommended a way other than opening it with your finger by hitting the field generator, and that actually corresponds with the Skull Interceptor. The idea is that you're supposed to shoot one of these 2 missiles and hit the field generator and open it that way. So it takes some practice when you first get one of these to actually hit the field generator, but I'm pretty good at it now. Let's see how well I do while holding the camera in. So if I miss this one, sorry, I'll just try again. Yeah, like that, but usually it'll just fall off the vehicle, so I'm going to try that one more time. Alright, I put the lid back on. I'm going to show you one more time. Remember to get this to work, don't put the lid on too tightly, otherwise it'll just stay on. So let's hope I can hit it. Alright, that's as good enough as I'm going to get it. So it's actually a really cool feature. It works well, better when you're not holding a camera, but yeah, it's a really nice feature and I like it. The Hyperspeed Pursuit set was actually one of my first LEGO Space Police sets, and I think it's a great one to start it with. I would say that it's probably a really good starter set for people who are looking for Space Police sets, since you get a decently sized vehicle for both sides, plus a prison pod. Believe me, you will love the prison pods if you get one of them. They're so good. But anyways, the minifigures are really good. I mean, got enough for the set of the size. Skull Twins aren't my favorite, but I mean, they're cool. I like their rubber helmets. And yeah, I guess something I should point out to people is that this set has a lot of stickers. So and a lot of the stickers, not all of them, are actually important to the look. So just saying that. But basically, I'm going to talk about each of these vehicles and what I like and dislike about them. So starting with the Space Police vehicle, I really like the design. Both vehicles are very, very well designed, and they have a decent amount of play features. That's great. But Space Police one, I really like the prison pod, as I mentioned. It uses some good pieces, like this cockpit piece and these hoses for the lasers. My one complaint is that the cockpit is really hard to get off, and it's difficult to put a Space Police, like to actually secure them to the handlebars. So that's my complaints. Those are my complaints for the Space Police vehicle. For the Skull Twins vehicle, the Skull Interceptor, there's like the only complaint I can have for that one is that you can't fit both Skull Twins in the cockpit, and I think that's kind of annoying, but those are my thoughts. I mean, $50 is definitely a great price for this set back then. I'm going to give this set a 9.5 out of 10 or an A. Reason it didn't get an A plus or a full 10 out of 10 is because, one, this difficult cockpit, and two, the fact that you can't put both Skull Twins in the cockpit of the Skull Interceptor. So I got this set, I won an auction, and I got it for $45, which is $5 less than what it retailed for. So it's amazing if you can get one of these sets for less than what it retailed for. That was a few years ago, but it was still been retired for years when I got it. But it also had a lot of shelfware, though it was still factory sealed. But this set, I looked at it, costs like around $100 on eBay. I wouldn't panic though if you want this set, because it's been selling for around $60 to $80, and I'd say $80 is probably the highest I would go to get this. I mean, like 100, I would say 100 because of how well designed each of these vehicles are. It's kind of like getting two sets in my opinion. So say, depending on how much you want it, if you want it just like a little, $60. If you like just want it like one of the sets you're looking at, it's $80. If you really, really want it and it's going to be the best set you ever had, I would say $100 for this set. Anyways, that's my review for the Hyperspeed Pursuit. I would suggest to get this as one of your first sets if you're looking to get Space Police LEGO sets. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.